Okay guys, so the ingredients that we're gonna need for this dish is we need some ground beef, you need onions, we need green chilies, we have black olives, we have diced tomatoes, and you can use the cheese of your choice, and we're gonna use tortilla shells. Okay, I think that's everything. If I'll let you know if I missed anything. Okay guys, let's get cooking. Okay you guys, so here we have the ground beef. I have about a pound of ground beef here. Okay, so now we're gonna season the ground beef. So first I'm gonna use some cumin. Okay, I'm gonna use like a tablespoon of cumin. Okay, then I'm gonna use some black pepper, teaspoon of black pepper, and then we're gonna use some onion powder. Okay, I'm gonna use a teaspoon of onion powder also. Okay, all right, so that's all the spices that we're gonna put in the ground beef. So you're just gonna stir all this together. Oh, I'd like to say hello to everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. Piece of paper towel. Okay. So just stir your ground beef. Okay, I want to add some onions to this. About a cup of onions. And I want to add some green, oh sorry guys, some green chilies, okay? So I'm going to add those. And I also want to add some tomatoes, diced tomatoes, okay? All right, so now we just stir all this together. This is how I make my beef enchiladas. Everybody makes it different, but this is the way I'm making mine, okay? And then we just stir all this together. All right. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna cook this. All right. So let's take this to the stove and we're gonna cook all this together. Okay. Let's go to the stove, you guys. Okay, you guys. So now we're at the stove and we're gonna cook the meat. Okay. So let's add some oil. Okay. So now we're gonna add the ground beef that we just seasoned. We're making beef enchiladas. Okay. All right, you guys, so we're just gonna let this cook together. So just leave it on medium high. And we're just gonna cook all this together. I love enchiladas. I love Mexican food, period. I'm pretty good at making most of the most Mexican dishes, I'm pretty good at. The one thing that I do need to learn how to make is, which I don't make that often, but I need to start making it more often, is Chinese food, because I know how to make a few Chinese dishes also. I need to start back to making it. Maybe one day. In the near future, I'll make a Panda Express dish that they make there. I don't know which one yet, so in the near future coming up, I'm gonna make a Panda Express dish. Some Chinese food, okay? Okay, we need to turn this up, honey. It's down too low. Okay. And the side dish that I made for this, you guys, I made some rice, and we're gonna have some beans, some red kidney beans on the side. So those are my two side dishes. And of course I have some chopped lettuce also. So we're gonna have a full plate. Some nice enchiladas. Okay. So, and it doesn't take that long to bake in the oven. It only takes like maybe 10 minutes to bake, because we're cooking everything on the stove. And then we just put the stuff in the pan, and then we put the food in the pan, and we bake it for 10 minutes, and we're done, you guys. This is a fast meal also. Well, I call it fast. Anytime you only stay in the oven for like 10 minutes, honey, that's fast. Okay, so we're just gonna let this cook, okay? All right, I'm gonna let it cook, and then I'll come back, okay? When it's done. Okay, you guys, it's almost done cooking. It didn't take long to cook this. And you see how I added the tomato and the onions and the green chilies, the little diced chilies, the little green thingies in there. That's the little green chilies that I put in there. Don't that look good? Look. When I'm cooking, I like to see a lot of colors. That makes me want to eat it more when I see more colors. So that's why I always add a little something extra. Maybe something you guys don't always see the other people using. But me, my taste buds are visual too. It has to look good. I like to see a lot of colors in my food. So that's why I always add a little something extra. See, you see the green and the red together, and the white onions? That makes me want to eat it. I'm a visual eater, but it gotta taste good too. Okay, so this is ready, you guys. So we're gonna turn this off, and we're gonna go over to the countertop, and we're gonna make our we're gonna make the beef enchiladas, and then we're gonna throw them in the oven, and we're gonna be ready to eat. All right, you guys. All right, let's go. Okay, guys, I forgot to let you guys know that I also, like, when it's finished cooking, I drained the I drained all that oil, and see, I drained it all. So now I'm just tossing it around one more time, and then we're gonna go over and make the enchiladas, okay? So just make sure you drain all the fat off your ground beef after it cooks, okay? See, I drained it. So there's no oil on here. Okay? All right, so let's go. Okay, you guys, so what I have here is my enchilada sauce. I poured it all in a bowl. So we're gonna need your enchilada sauce, and we're gonna need your tortilla shells, okay? I'm using the yellow corn tortilla shells. All right, So now we're just gonna put everything together, put it in a pan. And here's my pan. So we're gonna put everything in the pan and get everything together, okay? So let's get to it. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the corn, yellow corn tortilla shells. We're gonna fill them with the meat and the sauce, and we're gonna roll everything, okay? So let's get started. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take each corn tortilla shell and we're gonna dip it like that, okay? Just dip it on both sides and then put it in the pan, okay? So I want you to go and do all your tortilla shells like that. Just put them in there, flip them over, put it in the pan. So I'm gonna do that until my pan is full. And then we're gonna roll them, and then we're gonna add some more. Repeat the same process, okay? Okay, you guys, so I have dipped all the corn tortilla shells in the pan, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is I changed my mind. I'm not gonna roll each one of them. I'm gonna make a enchilada casserole instead, okay? I don't want to roll. I just don't have the patience to roll each one right now. So we're gonna make a enchilada casserole, okay? Now we're gonna put the meat. So it's gonna be basically a enchilada casserole dish, because I just don't feel like rolling each corn tortilla shell out. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So you add your meat. All right, and now we're gonna add some cheese. Okay, the cheese that we're gonna use, you guys, is I have the Mexican blend of cheese, okay? So this is what I'm using. So now we're gonna top it with the cheese. Yeah, this is much easier. Right now, I need easy. Okay. All right. So now you're gonna do some sauce. We'll add more sauce to it right now, okay? And I also want to put my black olives, because I like black olives on mine. So I'm gonna add my black olives next. Okay, this is much easier than rolling each one out if you're pushing for time like me. Okay, so now I want to put my black olives. I like black olives with my enchiladas. And I like the green onions also. Just put a few of those in there. And save a few for the topping. Okay. Alright. So next you're gonna dip your shells again. And this, I'm I'm gonna use my hands, you guys, so this is gonna be a little bit, my hands are gonna get a little messy right now. So I wanna get this done. Okay. So I'm just gonna add the shells. Make sure you dip your shells, okay? You can put one layer if you want, or you can add more shells. Just add as many shells as you want on it. I'm gonna put a little more. Right there. One more. Okay. Now, time for more cheese. Let me wash my hands. Okay. We'll add more meat first. Okay, I'm just gonna add all the meat for this layer. Yeah, this is much easier right now because I'm pushing for time. Okay. All right, so we got all that meat that we cooked. All right, guys. Just pat that all over. Okay. All right, so now we're going to add more sauce. Okay. I wanted a lot of sauce because I don't want it to be too dry. All right, so now we're gonna add some cheese. And put a lot of cheese on it this time. All right, you guys. Pat that down. And then all right, you guys. Hold on just 1 minute. Okay, you guys, we're almost done. So I'm just gonna put the rest of the sauce that's left on here. And then we're gonna be ready for the oven. Okay. So now I'm gonna add some more black olives. Yeah, it looks like a pizza, huh? But it's not pizza. It's beef enchilada. but it's in a casserole form. Okay, and so now I'm gonna add some more onions. All right, guys, that's it. So now all we have to do is bake it. Okay, guys, this is the sauce that I use for the enchiladas. So I just buy this sauce to use, okay? Okay, you guys, so it's been about 15-20 minutes, so let's check on it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, looking good. Yummy. Delicious. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna take it out now. Look at that. Don't that look delicious? Beef enchilada bake recipe. Delicious. Okay, let me take it out and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so now let's make a plate. There's a lot of cheese on it. Okay. Okay, guys, let me put the side dishes on it, okay? Hold on. Okay, guys, so here is the plate. You have your beef enchilada casserole recipe that I made. And for the side dish, we have some rice. And I made some beans. So those are the red kidney beans. All right. So this is the meal for tonight. There you go. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.